we are going to kick in the door and expose all the secrets that credit repair companies do not want you to know. On today's episode, we're going to cover a lot of secrets that credit repair companies do not want you to know. I'm going to cover the different types of credit repair that's available, what's the most effective, and most importantly, all the things that you need to know to keep scammer credit repair companies away from you. But I want you to know something. You need to watch till the very end because I have a huge announcement that I'm going to make on this channel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy. I'm the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY credit management system in the industry. Our system allows you to take control of your credit, creating custom Metro 2 attack letters every single round, never using templates for only $55.99 a month. Link is always going to be in the description. Now let's get into this video. First, let's go over the top 3 things that you need to stay away from when you're looking to get someone to work on your credit. The crazy thing is I have had friends that were actually scammed by credit repair organizations and family members. It's crazy because for whatever reason, they're not like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to Mike and work on my credit with him because I actually know him and I should trust him. So the crazy thing is they got scammed, and the biggest scam is they got asked for advance payments, whether it be $300, $500, $3,500. I've heard crazy stuff like that. They asked for a one-time fee without doing anything. They don't even have copies of your credit reports. They don't have any of your information, but they want payment up front. That's not how it works. You actually have to do the work, process the person's account, create some letters, and then mail them out, and then you can ask for payment for that first month, and then you can possibly put them on a monthly subscription service if that's what they're looking for. Never ever pay anybody up front for any credit repair services. There was a credit repair organization that came into one of my other videos and stated, in Virginia, it's not illegal. We are talking about on a federal level that covers all states, not just your little Virginia state. The rules and regulations that we're talking about were brought down by the FTC. This is called CROA. It's called the Credit Repair Organizations Act. This isn't something I just pulled out of my hat. It clearly states how it can be structured and how you can actually take payment. This isn't some mystery. So, number 1, never pay anybody for any upfront fees for credit repair. And number 2, anybody that tells you, I'm gonna raise your credit score in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, we're gonna delete all these things. Everything can be deleted from your credit report. Nothing's gonna be left. They're 100% a scammer, or they're trying to mislead you because you cannot make a misleading statement to an actual client of yours as a credit repair organization. Not only that, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's not true. So that is number 2. Anybody that is making the misleading statement that they can raise your credit score in a certain time frame, that they can delete anything from your credit report, that's an absolute lie and a huge red flag. Number 3 is my favorite, the guarantee. It's like it's trying to entice you. Well, they got a guarantee, right? Listen, nobody can guarantee what is going to happen in the credit repair process because guess what? They don't work at the credit bureaus. They don't know how they're going to respond. They don't know what the creditors are going to say. So even if you offer a guarantee, 1, it's 100% illegal because you do not control the process as a credit repair organization. So a guarantee really doesn't mean anything. It's just going to make you ask for a refund in 60, 90, or 120 days. And it's 100% illegal because you're making a misleading statement that you actually control the process when a credit repair organization only controls the letters they create, and that is it. Last part is the most important. Stick to the end. I got a big announcement. Now, let's move on to all of the different types of credit repair that are out there and what can actually potentially help you. Notice I said potentially because I don't know how it's going to help you. We're going to find out exactly how it's going to work. Now, let's get into the top 3 ways. Now, one of my favorites is called factual disputing. That's when you're looking at a credit report and you spot an error and you're like, hey, that is wrong. You spot it, you write it out on a letter, and then you send it out to the credit bureaus. That is factual disputing. So when you look at you're going to say the last date of payment is not accurate. The first date of delinquency is not accurate. That account number is definitely not accurate because it has a bunch of asterisks. What's the real account number? That is called factual disputing. It is an old school tactic that is used pretty frequently with a lot of old school vets in the game. It is very effective, but it is very time consuming. And the only problem with it is you're exposing what is wrong. So the credit bureaus only have two choices. Remember this is very important. Either delete the item or update it to be accurate. Nobody knows exactly what that choice is going to be except for the credit bureaus. Number 2 is one of my personal favorites, and I've been using it for over a decade and a half. It's called Metro 2 Disputing or Attacking. Metro 2 is a standard format of reporting that was created by the Consumer Data Industry Association. This association is built up of board members, wait for it, of lending companies and the credit reporting agencies. Imagine that. So they're working hand in hand to try to make sure that this credit reporting process is much easier and transparent and easy to use for any lenders out there. So anything that is reported from a credit card, auto loan, or any type of credit product must be structured in Metro 2 reporting. Now, here's the problem with Metro 2. You cannot sue for Metro 2 in a court of law because you cannot prove the damages because Metro 2 is not in the FCRA or in the FDCPA. So there have never been any big cases that have been won using Metro 2 compliance attacking. So that is a downfall to it. When a credit repair company is using Metro 2 compliance attacking or disputing, they're normally using a software. It's very rare if you know anybody that's actually handwriting these or typing them up because it's not some easy peasy thing to figure out. The software is designed to actually look at the negative items and find all of the Metro 2 compliance reporting errors and expose it to the system and say, hey, listen, this does not meet the standards of Metro 2 compliance reporting. And since it doesn't meet those standards, then guess what? It means that the item is not accurate and it's not complete. So now it must be deleted. That's how Metro 2 attacking works. Number 3 is one of my favorites. It's called pre-litigation disputing. Pre-litigation is designed to look at specific errors with the FCRA and the FDCPA. Now, this is not about like, oh, that's wrong and that's wrong. No, you have to be able to build a case and then go after whoever it may be. The credit bureaus, debt collectors, creditors, whoever is reporting items incorrectly or misleading, or it's causing some type of damage. Notice that word there, damaged, because attorneys have to prove it in a court of law that there was serious damage that was affecting this specific consumer because of how these items were reporting. And guess what? We gave you 3 to 4 opportunities to fix this item and you did nothing. The problem with this system is finding attorneys that are actually really good at what they do. Because a lot of consumer attorneys out there say, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Then when it comes down to the nitty gritty, you're like, oh yeah, sorry, we don't have a case. Because attorneys don't want to lose. That's the downfall to this entire system. You have to find attorneys that are willing to go to bat and willing to go to war with the credit bureaus, debt collectors, or whoever it may be, or they have a solid process that is designed to find those errors and expose them and use them against whoever it may be. One of the biggest problems that we see with pre-litigation is the fact of you got a letter from your cousin Day Day down the street and he said, no, you can send this, and if they don't delete it, you can sue for that. And then you take it to an attorney, he's like, I can't do this. This is garbage. The verbiage is all off. That is the biggest problem that we see, that credit repair organizations using specific verbiage, and then the attorney can't build a case, or sometimes there is no case. It's hard for consumers to understand that it's up to the attorneys to see if they can build something and go after something, because not everything is a case. It's not about like, oh, that date's wrong, that date's wrong. No, they have to prove damages. You're going to a court of law, not to your cousin's house down the road, cousin Day Day, who said you can sue for this. It's not how it works. So the best thing to do is to let the attorneys do the disputing on their own. Let them use their own letters instead of some credit repair organization. Now, this is a huge announcement that we're going to make. Mike the Credit Guy and Limitless Culture will no longer do full service credit repair. That's right, you heard me. We will not offer full service credit repair. It is time to make change in the credit repair industry, and I'm going to lead the march for this change. Now, what we will be offering is a new advanced pre-litigation program. We will no longer send any letters out on behalf of our clients. Instead, we will gather all the documents we need to process new accounts for new clients, and then we will turn them over to attorneys, and the attorneys will be doing all of the disputing on your behalf. I know this sounds crazy, right? I worked to lower this price as low as I possibly could, all the way down to $99 to get started, plus your credit monitoring for the first month, and then $99 plus a credit monitoring, $24.99 for the second month, and that's it. You pay no legal fees. As long as there is a retainer that is signed and there is a case, the legal team will take it at no extra cost to you. They're looking for charge-offs, collections, violations from debt collectors, creditors, whatever it may be. The legal team is going to go after it. This is what credit repair should look like. Attorney-based attacking and disputing directly from attorneys, not credit repair organizations. Link is always going to be in the description if you're looking for that service. Now, we're expecting it to go live on the 11th of August, 2023 at the latest. So you can go to our website and find it. But first and foremost, I want to tell you thank you for watching. We covered a lot in this video about credit repair because I want to give you transparency about how everything works, because it's very confusing out there. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going, because it's all about you, our community. We cannot do it without you. So make sure that you watch the next two videos because they are recommended by YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.